missing out on gym sessions? Are you not following your macros like you should be doing while you're on a cut or bulking? Guys, if this relates to you in any way, it's down to the lack of one very important thing when it comes to fitness. That's right. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to stay motivated so you can keep kicking ass in the gym, keep getting better, and keep improving yourself. So, get ready. Let's go. Tip number 1, get involved with your gym's local activities. What do I mean by this? Well, every gym that I've been to has always had a weekly or monthly challenge that all members can get involved with. How many push-ups can you do? How many sit-ups can you do? Who can hold the longest plank? Who can sprint a mile the fastest? Whatever it is. But the most important thing is this will allow you to spice up your training style. Allowing you to do different stuff that you may not have done in the first place. For example, if you're mainly a bodybuilder and you don't do a lot of cardio, well, if there's a challenge that is who can run a mile the fastest, get involved, change it up a little bit, do something different. Not only is it going to shed a little bit of fat and make you look a little bit more jacked, if you're a high body fat percentage anyway, but it's going to give you that new experience, and that will ignite some motivation in you and keep you addicted because of the change. So, tip number 2, change up your routine. If you've been following the same push-pull leg split for the last year, no shit you're going to get bored and unmotivated. You're doing the same thing day in, day out. It is going to drain you mentally. And half the battle of getting into the gym and staying motivated is that mental strength that you have. Now, changing up your routine doesn't always have to be swapping exercises around or implementing new exercises or blah blah blah. You could change the style of which you train. You could keep your workout the exact same, but change the amount of sets and reps that you do. There are 2 types of training, hypertrophy and strength. Hypertrophy is the rep range of 8 to 12, and strength is mainly 3 to 6. Strength is more low reps, high weights, whereas hypertrophy is the opposite way around. Now, changing up your routine is going to stimulate your body differently than what you've been doing in the first place. Strength training and hypertrophy training are 2 completely different things. So, switching between them both and not staying in one for months at a time is a great way to not only change up your routine, but it's also a good way to hit your central nervous system in a different way than what you usually would be doing. And again, as opposed to the first tip, change is always good and change will always keep you coming back for more. It's addicting, especially if you haven't done hypertrophy or strength training, you've been stuck to one or the other for a long time. The change will be somewhat starting off new, and that is good. Tip number 3, get a gym partner. Take someone who trained on their own for a whole entire year. If you have had a shit day at work or just a bad day in general, it's very easy for that negativity to spill over into the gym. And that creates a negative environment in which you're training in. And if you ever go into the gym in a bad mood and you've just had a shit session, imagine that for weeks or even months because you've come into the gym and you're feeling shit. A gym partner is a great way to keep up your morale, keep you motivated, and kick your ass into gear. Just because you had a shit day at work does not mean you have to take that into the gym. You need to be leaving everything at the door. Gym partner, amazing way to keep you accountable. I've spent the last 6 months having a training partner, and let me tell you, it's been amazing. I've learned 3 major things since doing it. 1, they keep you accountable because you're not only going to the gym for yourself anymore, you are going with someone else. Someone else is given their time up to go to the gym with you. You don't want to let them down. Number 2, as I said before, if you have had a shit day or a bad day, it's very easy to bounce off someone else's positivity. If your gym partner comes in and they're energetic and they're wanting to fucking do this gym session, it's very easy to be engulfed in that positivity. Number 3, you don't want that fucker out lifting you. You want to be lifting more than him in every single movement, which creates that little competition between the both of you, which is healthy, good. Tip number 4, hit some new PRs. Now this one is down to my personal preference, because if I find my training becoming stagnant, or if I find it becoming boring or repetitive, I'll always just hit a PR. I'll get my wrist straps on, I'll put a chalk on my hands, I will load the bar up with as much weight as I can, and I will lift that fucker off the ground, because nothing gets me more pumped than lifting a heavier 1 rep max than I did maybe 2-3 months ago. And it's the sense of you're training And coming to the gym and staying committed and staying disciplined is actually working. It's getting you towards that goal that you want. And tip number 5, add some structure to your routine. Whether that's going online and getting a training plan, or creating a plan yourself, or if you know a personal trainer or someone who's really into fitness, just asking to tag along to the gym with them or following their plan. You ever had one of them days where you go into the gym and you want to be benching, and you walk in and someone's taking your bench press, and you think, oh, fair enough, I'll do some pec flies instead. Someone's taking the pec flies. So then your day instantly goes from chest to, oh, I'm going to do legs, and then you're doing legs, then shoulders, because all these pieces of equipment being taken up. This is down to the fact that you haven't planned out your gym session. Going in with a structured plan is going to allow you to, in any case scenario, whether any piece of equipment or free weight is taken up, to be able to instantly go to a different exercise. So you're not continuously switching between body parts and body parts and body parts, and then doing 4 crappy sets of 4 different exercises and then thinking, well, what's the point of being here, and then going home. So guys, don't be a fool. Go online, go on Instagram accounts, follow your favourite fitness YouTubers, and just get some structure, get a plan for your routine. Trust me, it will improve your sessions 1,000,000 times better than what they already are. But we're going to bring this video to an end here now. But I hope you guys have taken something away from this and you have found ways to keep yourself motivated and keep going to the gym. Trust me, I've been in that position where I've had weeks and weeks at a time where I just don't want to go to the gym, or I don't want to follow my macros, or it just seems like, well, what the fuck's the point? Implementing these 5 steps is something that's helped me to, for the last year, be consistent with the gym, and I fucking enjoy it. It's amazing. So guys, give a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next Friday. Peace!